Hey y'all, hey, welcome. This is Tamaya Robles. I'm a credit expert. If you don't know, I'm the owner of my company, Fix My Credit Now 850.com. I'm the host of my podcast, Coast to Coast Credit. I'm NAREB, High Desert Chapter President out here in Victorville, California. Listen, y'all, listen, Linda. First of all, everybody come on in. Come on in because we have a lot to talk about. I was not expected to do a live at all. I was chilling. I didn't have any makeup on. The wig was on the floor. I had to clean shit out and put it on. Okay. Um, I don't know if some of y'all just want to go to jail or not, but hopefully this little live will help y'all understand what's going on in these credit hacking streets. But listen, ignore my beat. I have the highest filter on right now, so I'm not scaring y'all too much. And if you're like, wow, if that's the highest filter, then what do you look like without the filter? I'm good. I'm good. Y'all see me without the filter. Listen, y'all. I was sitting here doing my little research like I do on credit and what's going on in these streets, just so I can encourage you guys to, cross over to Next Level Credit Academy, get the real stuff, get the real knowledge, the real education. While I was doing so, I realized that you guys are still doing hacks, some old, some new, and it's causing a lot of problems. And we need to talk about it. So we're going to talk about it. I'm going to show y'all some examples. I have two, just two, because I'm not going to keep y'all too long. But I have two links that I want to show y'all. One of them is an article. One of them is just like cute, some little videos or whatever. Listen, you guys, the hacks ain't it. The hacks ain't it. If you're truly about credit repair, if you're truly trying to fix your credit and get the deletions, make sure you are getting debt waivers. Okay. Make sure you're suing the credit reporting agencies. Make sure you're suing the bank. Make sure you're suing getting them checks. Okay. Other than that, if you're not getting permanent deletions, debt waivers from the original creditor, you're going to go to jail. Okay. You're going to get wage garnishments. And I'm not trying to jump down anybody's throats. You're going to see a few videos. I'm not trying to do promotions like that because nobody's promoting me. But some of what you're going to see and hear is just, it's mind boggling. But I'm going to talk to y'all about it and explain to you guys like what this means, why you should stop doing it if you are doing it. I don't care if you're getting deletions and it looks like you're getting a credit sweep. No. We're not going through any of that, but I'll explain it. So let's first and first mostly get this popping. Now, this news article, hold on. All right. So I looked this up. This is the independent.com if you want to check it out. All right. It says that viral credit score hacks puts consumer at risk of jail. FTC warns. We talked about this, you guys. And if you don't remember, please just check out my past videos. And if you're listening to me on my other platforms, my Buzzsprout or Spotify or whatever, if you want to look at what I'm talking about, just go on YouTube. Okay. Other than that, I'm going to try to read everything and explain everything to the best of my ability, and you should be able to hear whatever you need to hear. But this is a short article, you guys. Okay. It's really spammy, but it's a short article. Oh, okay. I guess it's not as short as I thought it was. No, it's a short article. I got y'all. But basically, here's what it says. A social media hack to boost your credit score can land you in jail. The federal government has warned. I've warned you guys, but I digress. You need to hear it from them. The FTC, Federal Trade Commission, the department tasked with protecting consumers from deceptive and unfair business practices, warned against the social media trend that encourages people to file fraudulent identity theft reports to erase accounts with late payments that can have a negative impact on the credit score. In one TikTok video, a so-called credit repair influencer with more than 15,000 followers is seen championing apparently filing a false identity theft report. Within 4 days, at least some negative accounts were removed from her credit history, according to the video. Okay, quote unquote, everything has gotten deleted and I ain't pay nobody back, one video claims. Listen, Linda, y'all need to be careful in these streets. But anyway, the advice has surfaced on other credit repair accounts with posts about using identity theft reports, getting tens of thousands of interactions. All right. Y'all see where this is going? You guys see where this is going, right? Like, I don't listen. And some of y'all that have been with me for a long time, as far as being a client or even a student, I get down with the hacks, or I used to get down with the hacks. During the pandemic, everything was hacky. Okay. Things worked, but it was a different time back then. I wasn't doing anything illegal. These hacks were actually presented by, in certain cases, by the actual companies. For example, Credit Karma. There were promotions of hack. Like, I even do, I call it a hack, but it's not like a real hack, but the Experience Boost. They were coming from the actual source. Now you don't hear them at all talking about how you can do a hack and get fast deletions, because unless it's like the Experience Boost, which they do promote, which does work, and I did a video on that, unless they're talking something like that, child, you're going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going to jail, your people going to jail. Cut it out. But let me try to blow my screen up just a little bit more, because there you go. I want y'all to see the full article. Now, while the move can boost your credit score, which it can, for those whose identities was actually stolen, to file a false report is illegal, according to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, which is the CFPB. If you don't know, there's only one credit reporting agency, you guys. There's only one credit bureau. I'm sorry. There's multiple credit reporting agencies. There's only one credit bureau, and that's the CFPB. Okay. So if you're hearing from, like we're hearing from now, the CFPB, and you're hearing from the FTC, then that basically means we need to shut the fuck up and we need to listen. Okay? That's what we're going to do. We're going to shut the fuck up and we're going to listen. Those of us that don't want to go to jail, those of us that have been doing hacks and didn't realize, they're paying attention, we about to go to jail. We're about to get wage garnishments. Okay, our credit report is about to go into a special folder. I've been doing air quotes all day because this is boggling my mind, you guys. But anyway, those of us that know and want to do better, this is what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to listen to the FTC and the CFPB in this case. All right. Let me go back to blowing this back up now. While it can boost your credit score, listen, I told y'all real fast, it's not just about your credit score, you guys. It's about your credit profile. So I know you guys want your score to skyrocket, to go through the roof and all that, but you're still going to get denied for things if we can see, and the lender can see, the other negatives that's on your credit report holding you back. It doesn't matter if you have a high credit score and you have 100 inquiries or 50 inquiries or 30 inquiries. You know what I'm saying? If you want to say, I ain't got no 100 inquiries, whatever the case may be, if you got too many, if you have more than 3 inquiries, okay, you're getting denied. If you got child support in arrears and the negatives and charge-off stat, if you got repos or whatever, these hacks will get you a higher credit score. But what about your credit profile? Okay, so you're going to do these FTC FTC identity theft reports. You're going to file police reports and all of the things. They're watching you. Yes, you're going to get fast deletions. Get it? Right? But now you're going to jail. You're about to go to jail. All right? I'm just letting y'all know. Anyway, let me go back to this article. Okay. Some online influencers are telling people they have a fix, file a false identity theft report about the debt they owe. The commission stated Monday. That's not advice to take. Now, me being a social media influencer, I guess I'm one of them. Yeah, I guess I'm one of them. I've been doing this for so long. I don't know if I'm influencing y'all or not. But let me say this though. I personally, I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. I personally do not think anybody is like, hey, file a fake police report. And hey, I don't think they're advertising it that way. When you are on YouTube, when you're on TikTok and other social media platforms, right? When you see them saying, "Hey, we can get this off for you," or "I'll show you how to get these deletions off in 3 days, 4 days, whatever." I'm sure they're not sitting here hopefully saying, "File a fake police report." You know what I'm saying? Why don't you make up some shit and write it down? If they are, then that's blatantly, obviously a credit expert that's not really a credit expert. The scam artist, they're about to get you locked the fuck up. Okay. I'm just letting you know, but I don't know. I would assume that if anybody had a lick of sense when they're advertising this, they're not really telling y'all to say, like literally saying file a fake police report. I would hope not. Anyway, but they use other words encouraging you to go ahead and file a FTC report or a police report. Okay, and I'll actually do another video where I'm showing you guys how to do it the right way. I think I did that already, but I'll show y'all again just so you have a visual. But anyway, yeah, people who file fake identity theft reports can face serious consequences, the commission noted. This tactic isn't just being pushed on social media by influencers and individual accounts, the FTC pointed out. Some credit repair companies are leveraging the move too. The truth is, credit repair companies can't legally remove information from your credit report if it's accurate and current, the commission said. So let me, as a credit expert, I want to say this, right? I'm going to take this screen down just a moment so you can get all of me when I'm explaining this to you. As a credit expert, okay, and as a factual disputer, I don't know how to be anything else but a factual disputer, okay? All I do and all I teach y'all to do is to look at your credit report and find any violations and any inaccuracies. The way I dispute now more than ever, I focus on looking for violations because violations are a much stronger defense than saying, hey, this is inaccurate. Okay. So that's where we're at right now. I teach all of this in Next Level Credit Academy. Be sure to join. We're going to get to that in a moment. But the majority of the information on your credit report is wrong. Let's be clear about that. Because I see what they're trying to do. I did another article about TransUnion and this credit washing thing, and I noticed they're using the same type of verbiage. So we got to be careful. Now, they're saying by someone disputing accounts that are supposed to be on there is a violation. Let me be very clear. The credit reporting agencies, they believe that everything on your credit report is supposed to be on there, but 99% of the stuff is usually wrong. As a credit expert, you hire us to find the inaccuracies, find the violations, dispute them on your behalf in certain cases, educate y'all on how to do it yourself, whatever. But where a credit expert should be telling you the ones that have violations. Obviously, those that are reporting correctly should not be disputed. Now, I have to be clear on that because they're making it seem like, oh, a credit person can do this, that, and the third. Now, just so we're clear, again, abundantly clear, a credit report is not the end all be all. It's just a report. It's a reflection of how you're making payments. It's a reflection on where you're at credit wise and if you're credit worthy or not. So if you get us to fix your credit and get deletions, or you learn how to do it yourself, you're just learning how to get it off your credit report. The debt is still owed. The debt is still owed, people. Okay. Let's be clear on that. And again, how we dispute now at Next Level Credit Academy, we're taking it to a whole other level. We'll get into that. But I just wanted to be clear because I don't like the verbiage, because they're trying to make you guys feel like, oh yeah, you can't delete anything, you shouldn't delete anything. It's a thin line of what they're saying, because oh, you're removing accurate stuff. You guys know how it is. You just file a dispute, you send the letter out, they say, oh, it's verified. That's not accurate though. Oh, we don't see anything wrong, we updated. No, it's still wrong, right? So I just had to clear that up. Anywho, but to do so requires filing an identity theft report with all three credit reporting agencies. So you see how it says with all three credit bureaus, and then it says Equifax. I'm sorry, my joint is messing up. Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Let me be clear. This is how I know they're setting us up. Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion are not credit bureaus. They're credit reporting agencies. There's a difference, right? So first step, let's get that out of our head. So you have to file disputes, right, with the credit reporting agencies. You file an identity theft report with the FTC. Okay. All right. They try to get you with the words, but I'm here to help you out. Providing proof of identity and a letter identifying the fraudulent debts and information on your credit report, the bureau said. A credit bureau will review the evidence and must block the fraudulent information from your credit report. So they're trying to explain to you how to do things the right way, but I guarantee you, for doing this for over 7 years, this is not it. This is not how it works to permanently get things done. But I understand what they're saying. They're just saying don't do fake FTC reports. From there, creditors shouldn't be able to send the fraudulent accounts. It doesn't work like that. Filing a fake identity theft report can have going to jail. All right, cool. What else? Is there anything else? Additionally, the credit bureau has the power to block your attempt to remove. Remember, you can do this. Okay, listen, Linda. All right, okay. In a nutshell, and we're going to get into some of these videos in a second. In a nutshell, do not file an FTC report claiming identity theft, claiming fraud of any sort, if it's not true. If it's not true. If you're continuously doing it and it's fake, I don't know how these people do it, but they're basically focused on people now. They're going to go over your FTC report with a fine-tooth comb to see if this is accurate or not. And I know some of y'all are taking these classes and courses on how to do it. Trust me, my students, my students keep me hip, y'all. They keep me hip. So that's how I know you guys are paying hundreds and thousands of dollars for these courses to do these hacks. But they are watching you guys. You guys are using the same templates. You guys are using the same letterheads, and they're able to see a pattern. They are literally, the government, the FTC, the credit reporting agencies, the bureaus, they have things set up looking to see if this is what you are doing. Okay, so stop doing the shit, right? Now we're going to move on to something else where you guys, again, because I'm on social media, I'm an influencer. Okay. I see that, and I'm not hating on anybody. You know, this is a judgment-free zone. I'm here for you guys. I'm not here for them. I'm not trying to promote them, none of the things, but I have to show you guys that there are people that are reporting to you guys how to do hacks and credit repair, but the wrong way. And again, I'm not trying to promote anybody's shit. I'm not even trying to knock anybody's shit. I'm here for y'all. Okay. Doing dispute letters via chat GPT is not it. That ain't it. Okay. And I want to share this video with you guys because when I was doing my little research, this guy, amongst others, came up and I want to share. So we're gonna listen, we're gonna watch. and see what they're talking about. Hold on, let me make this larger. All right, there you go. Let's see what the brother got to say. Oh wait, I gotta go to this tab. All right, there we go. Okay, so there are a lot of things wrong with what that man said. Okay, he did say a few, and this is how they get y'all, right? This is how some of these influencers talking about credit, talking about financial stuff, they tell you some truths, and then the rest is just on some bullshit, or it's not bullshit, it's just something you just strongly shouldn't do, right? Now, the first thing he said, you could check your credit report. You can go on myannualcredit.com and pull your actual credit report. That is accurate. You may know that I promote smart credit. I've explained this to you guys numerous times. I use smart credit, but I also go through the actual credit reporting agencies, which is TransUnion, Experian, Equifax, when I'm doing an actual dispute. That's a whole story for another time. But you can look at either one. But if you want to see everything, you want to know the real what's going on with your actual credit report, yes, go to my annual credit report. I love my FICO if you don't mind paying for it. I only pay for it when I'm about to do a big purchase, like purchase a home or rent or whatever. So I'm about to do that again. So, but I love it. That's a perfect, wonderful platform. And I showed you guys, and I'll show you guys again how to use it. That part is right. He got you right there. He got you guys wrong when I'm making up words, okay? Don't judge me, judge your mother dead or alive. But he got you guys wrong when he said go to chat GPT. Once someone says go to chat GPT, and have them create your letter, have them read your credit report, all the things, they don't like you. They don't like you. They're not here for you. They're here for the numbers. They are here so they can get numbers on social media or whatever the case may be. Or maybe they really believe it in their head and they just don't know better. And if you're one of them, please join Next Level Credit Academy so I can show y'all for real what to do. Okay. But you do not ever want Chat GPT to read your credit report. You don't want that. Okay. I know that you guys, because my one of my students informed me, like, hey, it's not about Chat GPT anymore. We use another form of blah blah blah. You don't want any automated anything. We're not that advanced yet, you guys. We're not that advanced. And the more they keep promoting using ChatGPT to read your credit report, to dispute and write template letters and all of that, don't you think that the credit reporting agencies in the government, like the CFPB, don't you think they hear what you're saying and they're prepared for that? Because if I'm not mistaken, you can write like articles and essays, for example, on Chat GPT, send it in, but they also have another system that can tell if it's Chat GPT written or not. So why would you take that risk with your own credit reports and your credit disputes? I would not do that. Another reason why that is a horrible advice is because sometimes Chat GPT will pull up what you think is case law or what you think is Article 9 of the UCC, whatever, right? 15. Well, I don't even know it by heart. I just have it on my templates, right? And they're wrong. They're wrong. One time when I learned the new method that I show you guys, that I teach you guys, so I could sue credit reporting agencies and banks. I was like, oh, this is a lot of work. Let me have ChatGPT do it. Let me give them an example. And then ChatGPT was like, oh, this is great, but let me fix it up and make it better for you. We're going to use this section under this article. And I'm like, oh, this is amazing. This is great. This is amazing, right? I sent it off, mailed it off. And then after I mailed it off, I told my mentor, and I said, this is absolutely amazing. I know you showed me this way, but I found a shortcut. And she was like, there's no shortcuts. I'm like, sis, like she don't know what she's talking about. She don't know what she's talking about. She was like, let me see the letter. I sent the letter over to her. How come ChatGPT made up some articles and made up case law, and I'd have mailed this thing off already, yo? So yeah, you have to be careful with that. You do not ever want to do a ChatGPT template. You don't want them to talk legal. They will even tell you that they can't do it. So just be careful. So him telling you that is not cool at all. Another thing I noticed is that he called the credit reporting agencies the credit bureaus. They're not bureaus. Anyone who really does credit and does them the right way understands that fact right there. And they will never, ever call the credit reporting agencies the credit bureau. So these are things to look out for when you're trying to figure out who you should follow, who you should listen to when it comes to credit repair, if you want to listen to them as teachers, if you want to listen to them and follow them as far as them doing their work. Now, here's another one, right? I got you. We're going to wrap this up, right? But listen what sis has to, well, look at what she's saying. Now, before it goes to play, right? It's already playing. Because it cuts off in the video, but I want to be claro. I want to be claro. So she says here, Congress passed this law. It literally allowed you to remove anything negatively affecting your credit with pre-written letters. That doesn't make any sense. It does not make sense, but I digress. Let's see what she has to say. Now, hold on, just so we can read it, right? So we can read it. Congress passed this law saying that you can, what did she say? Congress passed the law. It literally allows you to remove anything negatively affecting your credit. And then she gave you a list. So in case you can't see the list, or like I said, you're listening on a podcast, student loan debt, late payments, car repos, accurate information. She's trying to get y'all locked up. I'm trying to tell you. Accurate information, closed accounts, charge-off, collections, foreclosures, bankruptcies, child support, hard inquiries, medical debt, public records, soft inquiries, identity theft. So anyway, I want to get into that. Ex-spouse's information, old information, unverifiable information, duplicate accounts. And then lastly, she has in all caps, anything. All right. That's what she put. All right. All right, so that's that on that. Okay. And that there is some bullshit. So I did a little Googling. I know the facts, I know the law, I know that she cannot do this, but just for you guys' sake, just so you guys have a visual, all right, I Googled it. Did Congress recently pass a law that allows you to remove anything? Or make sure you guys can see it. Anything from, what else did I put? Anything from your credit report with a pre-written letter, because that's what she said, right? That's what she said. She got a whole bunch of followers, a whole bunch of likes, a whole bunch of whatever, probably clients. Yeah. It says no. They meant to say hell no, but they didn't. They said no. Congress has not passed a law allowing you to remove any or all negative information from your credit report using pre-written letters. This is a false claim and a common scam. Are y'all let me blow myself up. Let me blow myself up, bro. Cause listen, Linda. I gotta ask y'all, please put it in the comment section. Please message me. Please email me. Please do whatever. I gotta ask y'all. Are y'all trying to go to jail? Are you trying to go to jail? Are you trying to lose your job? You about to lose your job. Remember that chick from last year or the year before? You about to lose your motherfucking job. You're going to jail. Do you guys like jail? Is it fun when you get out and then your family celebrates you with parties and stuff? Do you go to jail for the parties? Is that what it is? Let me tell you something. You keep fucking with the government, it's not going to be the same type of jail that you're used to. If you do like going to jail, this is different. Now you're fucking with the federal government's money. They don't like it. And this lady literally, I just read it and you just saw it. Literally is saying all you got to do per Congress is have these pre-typed letters and you could get anything off your credit report. And she gave you examples. One of the, I don't know if y'all caught on to that. One of the main things that she said that you can get removed is something positive. We just read an article saying that you can't do that. You shouldn't do that, right? She's trying to set y'all. That's what I'm saying. If they're calling these credit reporting agencies credit bureaus, that's not a good credit expert. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They don't know better. They need to join Next Level Credit Academy so they can learn the right way, right? If they're telling you go to Chat GPT and write up these letters, okay? Write the dispute letters. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They don't know better. They're not here for you. They are not here for you. They need to sign up with Next Level Credit Academy. Learn how to do things correctly, the right way. And if they're sitting here telling you that Congress recently passed and she has yet to prove that, right? Where's the proof of that? Congress just passed this law saying that pre-written letters will get anything and everything removed from your credit report. And you see it right here. Right here, yeah? It's saying nah. It's saying nah. Accuracy is key under the FCRA. Only inaccurate, incomplete, or unverifiable information can be removed. Correct? Negative information generally remains for 7 years. What is she talking about? Why would she publicly share that? For views, for likes, for click. And honestly, if you guys do this and y'all get debt, y'all get wage garnishments, y'all go to jail, I would sue the person that told y'all that shit. There's got to be something for these people. They got to be held accountable. They got to. Y'all are being held accountable. And guess what? Ignorance is not going to set you free in a court of law. It's not. Try again. There's no 2-year rule. There's no legal change allowing the removal of negative items simply because they are over 2 years old. Who says that shit? I didn't even know that was a thing. The medical debt exception, now remember this, as of 2025, a new CFPB rule, okay, that's the one and only credit bureau, does remove most, not all, wordplay, y'all, does remove most medical bills from credit reports, but this does not apply to non-medical debt. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I still see medical on credit reports. Dispute process. If you have the legal right to dispute inaccuracies for free, you do not need to pay for special 609 letters. First of all, you need to be a factual disputer, and I explained that to you guys a million, trillion, gazillion times. Be a factual disputer, okay? Learn how to be a factual disputer if you are in the credit industry, if you have credit repair as a business, if you're trying to be a credit expert, be a factual disputer. You do not want to never, you never want to do a 609, 611, all of the sixes, all the five. You don't want to do that. You want to be a factual disputer because anything less, you're not going to get the results for you or your clients that you're looking for, that you're hoping for. You're not going to get them checks. Those are begging letters. I don't do begging, so I'm not going to have y'all beg. You want to be a factual disputer. So now we're going to go back into Next Level Credit Academy. Like I said before, join this, you guys. I can't stress this enough. We are a very good community. I know there's other communities out there. I promise you, I'm pretty sure not too many people are teaching the way I'm teaching about suing the credit reporting agencies, getting checks, debt waivers. Because if not, y'all are going to jail if you're not learning the right way. Some of y'all, I'm not trying to offend you guys. You guys are already in the game and you're like, well, I'm getting deletions for my clients. I'm getting them in the home. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. They just got a car because of me. They just got a credit card increase because of me. Congratulations. I am so very happy for you. Now you have just endangered your client to go to jail and to get wage garnishments in their brand new spanking home. Is that what you want? Nah, you don't. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Okay. So all you guys have to do is sign up, join for free. Okay. This is what I'm about. You can see the about page. My membership, this is new, but we're growing every week. I'm getting new people. Okay. I just haven't been promoting it. So now I'm going to promote it more. So that's my bad. That's my bad. Right. There's a lot you can learn. We have to fill up my calendar, but we do lives. We meet up. So if you guys have any questions, you need some, your questions answered in real time. That's how you do it. Now, the core here is the classroom. These are the courses. I have 2 paid courses and 2 free courses. I'm about to release a third free course, right? This one is how to fix your credit. This is it. Like if you don't know anything about credit or you need to be current and up to date, I would strongly recommend you click how to fix your credit. Take this course. It's very easy. I get a lot of positive reviews. Okay. And you can see that in a minute. My students love it. Then you got visuals for if you're a visual learner. You have articles. This looks like it's predominantly all visual. Okay. And then I have letter templates for you if you want to use them. I'm very particular about when it comes to, personally, I'm very particular when it comes to letter templates. Then you have my master credit repair. This will kind of show you how to become a factual disputer. I may remove this course though. I'm on the fence about it. I don't know, but if you want to join it. But I would definitely do this one and do this one, right? This is the elite credit repair class. This is where I'm teaching you guys how to sue, how to file arbitration, how to get checks for people. My mentor, she hops on with us, and actually we're meeting up today for a live, me and my students. But we're very supportive as a group, okay? As a community, this is the place to be. Don't be fearful, you guys. I know some of us we don't play with court and all that. It's not as bad as you think it is. You're not really going into court, and I explain all that. But definitely join and learn. And just like a lot of social media platforms, you can actually get on the wall and post up. You see some of my people have left comments, and I'm always giving information. This is my mentor right here. I tell people, you guys say I'm a credit G, I'm a guru, I'm an expert, I'm all the things. Well, this sister right here, she is the goddess of credit. So yeah, I try to give you as many tools and resources. My students are actually so well knowledgeable that they can even help you too. So we're just here to help. I even show proof because a lot of y'all want proof. This is me settling a check with an attorney. This is for a bank. I don't like to give too much information. So when you hear the videos and you see the lives and stuff, I don't always say like the name of the bank or the name of the credit, the creditor or things like that. So just to protect everybody's personal information. But this is me talking to an attorney, settling a check for $2,500, showing you some communication. And this is me actually getting a check. Here's another example. Hey, there's a check that I got, and there's more checks to come. Okay. But yeah, you guys, I had to say, you know what, let me get on, let me do a live real quick, because they're wilding out here in these credit repair streets. And I just didn't know better, because I told y'all, I don't really pay attention to see what other people do. Now I guess I need to, just to protect y'all, because you don't know better. Like, oh, you're like, oh, this person has all these views, or she's been in the game. Like, I'll do you one better. There's this lady, this young lady. She's a young lady. She's younger than me, right? I'm not going to say her platform. I remember following her when she was living in a trailer and she had a sheet behind her head, but she was amazing. I learned how to remove bankruptcies and repos because of her. So I owe her a lot. Now I see her growth and development. She has a huge following. She lost so much weight. I'm following her footsteps, because shit, maybe I gotta do what she's doing, lose some weight, get a whole bunch of followers, you know what I'm saying? But she still shows the old method. She does not talk about deletions and debt waive permanent deletions. There's a difference between get deletions and permanent deletions. Permanent deletions, I don't hear her talking about that. I don't hear her talk about debt waivers. I don't see the progression. I see the same thing that she talked about 7 years ago. I think I've been in the business for 7+ years. She's got to be pushing 9 years. Okay, maybe more, give or take. Okay, so yeah, I love her to death. I have a lot of respect for her, but it's just like, sis, if you really care about the people, you got to give the right information. So that's basically what I'm doing. But yeah, y'all, I had to take my wig off the floor, brush it out real quick. I was like, let me put my filter on 10. I was not expecting to do this. You guys just be careful on these streets. If it doesn't mean anything to you and you're like, I don't care, as long as I get deletions, as long as my credit person gets me deletions, I don't care. That is not what you need to say moving forward. You need to care. Yes, you'll get deletions. Yes, your score will go high as far as 850s if you want, right? You may get deletions within 3-4 days. That's not what you want, because if anything, it's going to trigger the credit bureau. It's going to trigger the FTC. It's going to trigger the credit reporting agencies to look in your case a little further. And they're going to go over it with a fine tooth comb and see, was that even supposed to happen? And they're not going after your credit expert. They're going to go after you. They're going after your ass. Okay. Is that what you want for yourself? Do you want to go to jail or not? Let me know. If you don't want to go to jail, if you are a credit expert, or you're in the credit industry, or you're a realtor who does credit repair, if you're a lender and you do credit repair, if you do car loans, if you're in a car, whatever the case may be, if you don't want your people going to jail, sign up. It's free. Y'all love free so fucking much. It's free to sign up. I have free courses. I paid courses and I have free courses. Sign up. It's free. Go to Next Level Credit Academy. Learn the right way. Learn the right way. Okay? Stop getting your people in trouble. Because when they get wage garnishments, they're going to be driving a new car with wage garnishments, with lawsuits. And then they won't be able to pay the car. Then they're going to suffer a repo, right? I have a client right now who has a wage garnishment. This is before he met me. So I actually know how to fix that, though, for him to get it off. Now I'm about to sue them. I'm about to sue them for doing the wage garnishment wrong. So what y'all want? Pick a struggle. You want fast and furious deletions, right? So you get quick approvals and later jail time. What's the old saying? Slow and steady wins the race. And this doesn't even take long, by the way. You guys always wonder, how long does it take? Listen, you fucked your credit up for years. You can hold off for a couple of months, couple weeks, couple months. Relax. That or jail. Pick a struggle. Anyway. You guys have been great. Thank you so much for listening, following, liking, downloading, subscribing, referring. I appreciate you guys though. This is real rap. So since this is going on in these streets, you guys, and I wasn't aware to this degree, I was aware of it. Let me correct myself. Like I said, I've been doing hacks too, but I did them years ago. The only hack I fuck with is the Experian hack, and it's not a hack. We just call it a hack. Experian advertises it. They promote it all the time. Okay. But I get it. I understand the importance, but please understand the risk. You guys got a lot to lose if you're trying to get a house for your family. If you're trying to break generational curses, this is going to set you back if you do it wrong. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it there. Okay. Anyway, you guys, thank you for joining. Thank you for listening, subscribing, all of that. I appreciate you guys so much. Be sure to join Next Level Credit Academy. It's a good community to be part of. Okay. It will help you. It will help your people. I got you. Don't worry. We're good people up in there. We're good people. But in the meantime, you guys, I wish you the best of luck on your credit journey.